Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Today is Monday, April 4th, 2022. We have two pieces of economic data coming out this morning. We have factory orders for February at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we have durable good orders for February at also 10 a.m. Eastern. That's about it for the day on the economic news front. Let's check out our market watch before market opens. So indices opened and went lower overnight, and then came back up, went back down. Now they're back up, but off the highs. So the ES is up 0.13% so far. NASDAQ is up 0.3%, and the Russell is up 0.23% so far this session. In the currency space, Australian dollar is higher, the euro is lower, and the Canadian dollar is higher as well. In the metal section, we got gold higher, copper higher, palladium, platinum higher, and silver higher. So all metals are higher so far in the session. In the energy space, we have crude oil currently up 3%, heating oil up 2.5%, natural gas 0.5% almost, and RBOB up just over 1.5% so far. Corn higher, soybeans higher, and wheat also higher this morning. We don't look at livestocks very much. T-note futures here. The ZB and ZN are both currently lower, and the ZF and ZT are higher. And the yields, the 2-year was higher and it's lower now. Same story with a 5-year. 10 and 30 are still higher on the session. And in cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is down almost 0.4%, and Ethereum is up 0.85% so far in the session. So that's the market watch for this morning. I'm going to drink some coffee and get ready for market open. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope that you all got plenty of rest. I know that I did not. I got a fair amount of sleep, but I wasn't tired last night, so I went to bed a little later, woke up a little bit more tired this morning. But I still woke up before my alarm, which is always a positive. I am listening to Back to the 80s playlist. It's a playlist on YouTube from songs from the 80s. Switching up a little bit, not my usual Mac Miller or lo-fi. We have about a minute and a half before the market opens this morning. I'm currently looking at crude oil here. This is the hourly chart. So here's the resistance level from last week that we were looking at and we couldn't penetrate through, which resulted in a sell-off. And here's another little support area that I marked. And just seriously an hour or so ago, crude oil was able to break above this, what was a resistance area then. So now we're in this like little sideways range in between 108 and 100 basically. Wow, that's 80s. What is this? I think this might be jump. Jump. Yep. That's 80s. All right, let's go check out micro NAS while we wait. All right, so we're in between a couple of important areas. Let's extend this by a week. This support level. Let's also extend this one by a week, and we'll extend more as needed. By the way. So we're currently trading above VWAP, but it'll be interesting to see what happens because Friday we penetrated below Thursday, this support level, and that's market open right there. So we came down, we penetrated this support level right here, and we retested it. And on the retest, it was a very aggressive sell-off. Maybe that's not the right terms, but you see how we barely didn't even come back into the support level. As soon as the support levels touched, sold off. So sellers were ready to come in here on that one. Russell, new session high so far. Only a few seconds in. Let's look at Bookmap and see if that's telling us anything this morning. There we go. So dead pre-market right here, leading up. Not too much action going on. I need to zoom in a little bit. I like to look at this on the 30-second interval. So we're just chilling right now. NASDAQ just waiting to see what is going to happen. Crude oil currently at 102.67. Let's flip there for one moment. So crude oil still higher. We still have yet to get a retest of this support level. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. So we've created a little top right here. There's the current session high at 103.05. I'm sorry. We could be getting ready to make the next move higher, but volume is dying and it hasn't come back in just yet. So we'll keep our eyes on this. NASDAQ a little lower since open, only by a couple of points. Not really doing much of anything so far. So let's check out this 10-minute crude. Doesn't really tell us much of anything. The 30 kind of shows like we're running out of momentum here. So what I mean by that is you see this big expansion on this candle, slightly smaller, and this one just started, so it's too soon to say how it'll go over the next 28 minutes because this candle just started 2 minutes ago. So we'll be watching that. That'll be interesting to see. NASDAQ chopping kind of higher right now. Check out the 5-minute. At 14,921, we have the prior session open, I think that is. I think it's prior session open, that blue line right there. And we got the current session high at 14,939. But we're holding above VWAP, so we're getting a good push up right now. Hitting into yesterday's open, I believe is what that is. Tapping that right now. Let's see if we get over it. If we can get over yesterday's open, we could have enough momentum to push new session highs and possibly make it to this resistance area. We're so close to this resistance area, though. I like to say that we'll at least tap it, but we'll just have to wait and see about that. All right, let me check my stream, make sure my mic isn't muted because I've done that before, and I'll do it again. All right, excellent stream connection, says YouTube. My desktop audio is muted, which is good. I don't want to get a copyright strike. And my Yeti mic is working. Cool. So far, a good Monday morning because I've gotten everything working on my stream. So cannot complain with that. All right, well, there really isn't much to do right now, but just kind of wait for an opportunity. I feel like I don't see anything right now that I want to take, nothing compelling. I might short into this area. I'll just have to see how it is. So we're getting that push up into the resistance zone right there. Close to making new session highs on the NASDAQ. Current session high on micro is 14,939, just in case you're wondering. It is currently 63.5 degrees in my office den, so that's why hoodie, I got jeans on, I got shoes on, just trying to stay warm this morning. Let's see. My dog's dreaming. Can you hear her dreaming? I swear my dog is so spoiled. Twitter shares up about 22% after Elon Musk reports 9.2 stake in company. That's the news so far this morning. Listen to some. Who did was it? Was it Bon Jovi that did "You Give Love a Bad Name"? I kind of feel like that's Bon Jovi, but I don't rightfully know. I don't want to embarrass myself. All right, so we're making new session highs on micro NASDAQ now. Getting close to prior session high at 14,959. It'll be interesting to see how it reacts to that level. If we can close above that level, it could pave the way for a breakout. If we can close above here, but we could also get into this area and chop around. We could also reject here. So just gonna sit still and watch it and see how it goes. There on Bookmap, see a high concentration liquidity up here. I like that. All right, just checking out the hourly chart now. I'm going to keep Bookmap open. I'm interested to see what happens up here. This could turn into a resistance zone quite easily. Let's take a short there. Oh, okay, that was quick. So my thesis there was it was prior session high. I wanted to get in short, but it looks like some decent strength in that penetration level right there. But we could get up here and chop. So I'm gonna wait and see what I see before I take the next one. It kind of depends on how this candle closes out. If we can see it close above prior session high, I'll probably be more likely to take a long position. But so far, it looks like I got kicked out just barely before getting a pullback. I got kicked out at 67, and right now we've topped out at 70. So, I'd be about break even right now in this trade. But that's how it goes. Very often this happens. You get kicked out for a couple of points. But the important thing is to just not get too emotionally attached to any trade. Because see, I'd be up almost 10 points right now if I wouldn't have gotten kicked out and price continued by 3. But that is how it is. That is trading. The trick is to just not get frustrated when stuff like that happens. So we're going to keep waiting, and we're going to see how this candle closes out. If it closes weak, I'll be more interested in a short. If it closes strong, I'll be more interested in a long. And I mean, we could keep pushing here. Next bounce zone in my mind would be like right here, possibly. This is the session open from the 29th. So I could see some sellers coming in right here. But we are incoming to 15,000. And over here on Bookmap, lately this has been turning into resistance areas. And as we can see, on the penetration, I sold into the strength. And we got a little, as it was penetrating, I sold into the strength. And now we're going to see what happens at this 15,000 level that we're approaching. Still got 19 minutes left in this candle. Let me look over at crude. 103.38. I don't think that's gone much of anywhere since open. Current session high on micro nasdaq is 14,994, stalling out just before 15,000. Oh, so what is going on, folks? How are you guys doing this morning? I hope that you are all doing well. I'm one trade in if you're just joining. I took one short on micro nasdaq here, and I shorted it at the prior session high right there. But we've penetrated through that level, and now we're up testing 15,000 even, which I believe we'll encounter some resistance there, just because of it being an even number like 15,000. So we're kind of watching that, seeing how this 30-minute candle plays out. Any close above prior session high is weak, and I might short into that. Any close, wait, did I say above or below? Any close below prior session high, so if we close just down here, I'll be probably looking for a short. If we close above this teal cyan colored line, if we close above there, I'll probably be looking for longs. But a little bit of patience is required here because we do have this resistance area. So we could see some chopping around here, some fake outs. So yeah, we'll just play it as it comes. Oh, got to switch over to my candlestick chart because you guys don't know what I'm talking about, because I forgot to switch. So any close above this cyan colored line right here, below is weak, looking for a short. Above this line, strength, looking for a long possibly. So that's my if-then statement. If below here, then short possibly. If above here, then long possibly. Let's check out crude oil. Doesn't look like it's done much since open. We're at 103.24. So we are higher. It has moved since open. Let's see. I was talking about crude right around here before we got this little breakout. Now we're getting a much needed pullback. Still yet to test this this support level down here. Next incoming resistance area is really going to be somewhere along this area. Probably this this session open from the 29th might be a good area for it to get traction where pullback happens. If I can get my hotkeys right there. So we actually are getting a little bit of a pullback right here. Much needed though. Give an opportunity for some new buyers to step in and push price higher possibly. Here's pretty much what I'm looking at on the hourly on a clean chart. Resistance, support right here, and yeah, so everything in between 108 and 100 pretty much is a lot more chop. So if we break out of this area, we'll move higher. If we break down, we'll go lower, but everything right here is just chopping. Chop, chop. All right. Micro NASDAQ currently at 14,991. So we're going to keep an eye on that. United States CB Employment Trends Index will be released in 15 minutes. If you watch that, that comes out in 15. And also, let's see, we got two more things coming out in 15. We got factory orders for February and durable goods orders for February coming out in 15 minutes as well. So if you watch that stuff, be aware of it. We'll probably see on Bookmap over here. It's really cool to see. So, oh shit, zoomed in by accident. So here is an ask algorithm right here. You see how the liquidity just perfectly stays a few points away, and how it follows the last traded price. And above here, you can see the bot as well. So you got the bid bot, the offer bot, and yeah. So about a minute or so before this data comes out, these algorithms will probably get turned off. This bid bot and ask bot up here. So if it's your first time seeing that, it's kind of cool to see. I remember the first time I saw the algorithms get taken off, I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? But yeah, here on Bookmap, it makes it really easy to see. There's a whole bunch of liquidity here at 15,000. And we're just consolidating right below, getting ready to price is trying to figure out what it's going to do. Are we going to penetrate above here? Are we going to break down and reject off that 15,000 level? No one knows just yet. I think a lot of what it has to do with is that might look like I don't know if I want to take that short and crude. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. If I can get to micro NASDAQ, there we go. It really depends on how we close out this hourly candle, I believe, or at least, yeah, this 30-minute candle, hourly candle. Because if we close weak, might be looking for a short, but I mean, that's from top to bottom, low to high, that's over 100 points, 113-point candle currently in this 30-minute candle alone. On the hourly candle, it's high to low, 115 points. So pretty good amount. It's looking pretty strong. So if we can close up here, we'll probably get a pullback, and I'll probably take a long position in that pullback, getting ready in preparation of breaking out of this resistance right here. But we're still consolidating. We still got like 11 and a half minutes left on this 30-minute and this hourly candle. And micro NASDAQ's currently up 0.9%. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at this morning. Are y'all looking at anything in particular? Anything catching your eyes? I'm pretty much just looking at micro NASDAQ and crude oil. But feel free to leave a comment or drop a chat. Let me know what you're watching this morning. Oh my God. Jitterbug just came on. I'm fucking listening to Jitterbug from the 1980s right now. That's a straight up vibe right there. All right, still just waiting to see how this candle closes. I'll show you on the candlestick. So we're just waiting to see how this candlestick closes. It closes in about 10 minutes. And from there, we'll start to form an idea, perhaps a trade idea of what we'll do, what kind of a trade we want to take. So that's what I'm sitting around waiting for now. Crude oil not really doing much. It's at 103.30 still. Yeah. So if you guys are just joining in, what tickers are you looking at? What future products are you interested in today? Are you looking at natural gas or NASDAQ or S&P 500 futures? Feel free to drop a chat and let me know. I might check it out a little bit. So we're getting this penetration up past 15,000. I don't want to rush into this because we could still flush down and pull back, or we could just keep fucking taking off like we are. I honestly did not. I I did not expect that we were going to have full penetration into this level so quickly. Getting in right now, though, just kind of feels like I'm chasing. You know, I'm not going to get a very good risk to reward ratio on it. So let's see if we can perhaps get a pullback and really solidify that we're above 15,000 and we're going to stay above 15,000. Let's see. All right, so yeah, we only have a couple more minutes left in this candle, about 10 minutes left. Let's flip over to Bookmap and check that out. So here's overhead liquidity that was acting as resistance for a while. And we finally got some penetration through that level. Now we just have to see if we can hold above this level. Get a little bit of a consolidation right here. Which is good. We need to see that. Check out crude oil again, 103.14. So it's cooling off a little bit, but it's still up 3.75% on the session. So that's quite impressive. Just another normal day for crude oil in this market, pretty much. All right. Coffee break. If you're watching, drink you some coffee. Wake up. I'm almost out of coffee. I was a little tired this morning because I stayed up too late last night. So we're not even 30 minutes into market open, and I'm almost out of coffee. Drink some water if you got water. You got to be at your best to trade. Got to be at your best to trade. All right, so, I mean, we're still holding up here, so we might get a strong close, and I might play it level to level. What I mean by playing it level to level, I'll probably go long somewhere over here and look for the push up into this area. So once this closes, I'll understand a little bit more of what's going on and understand how this candle closes, if it closes strong or weak or whatever. But we're in this area now in between the support and resistance. So I'm probably going to look at a long. I'm more interested in long. We've been trending up. We're above VWAP. Good penetration into this level. So I probably will take a long once this candle closes. That'll give me just a little bit more detail or insight into the sentiment of the market currently. So we have just 6 more minutes on that. Crude oil 103.24, not doing too much. ES is currently at 45.48. Russell is 2084.6. And yes, it looks like Russell's the only index future that is down currently. Let's go to our Market Watch tab and see. So you can see how choppy the index futures have been. Tech is up, NASDAQ is up once again, and pretty much everything else is lagging the NASDAQ. I mean, the ES is only up 0.25%. I can't see how high Dow Jones is up, but not much, just barely, and Russell is down. So NASDAQ is so far the leader today. While we wait, let's flip over to the ES and kind of see how that's playing out. That might give us some more insight into the NASDAQ here. And it looks like here on the ES, we're actually close to a critical level, I believe, which is right here. We'll draw a little rectangle, and we'll drag it out to help us see. So here's a resistance level. We've only tapped it once, and that was on April Fool's Day. So if the ES can get above this level, that gives me more faith in the NASDAQ because they are correlated. So we're going to watch how the ES plays out also, because if we get rejected here, it could pull the NASDAQ down. If we have penetration through here, NASDAQ could continue. with the strength that it's had this morning. All right, NASDAQ chilling around 15,030 level. So we're going to watch that. Oh, I'm sitting up and you can't see me now. Going to have to sit back. ES encountering a little bit of resistance here, but so far nothing major, nothing worrisome so far. We might actually get the penetration above this level, which will just be more strength for the NASDAQ, I believe. Let's see. Oh, my hands are cold. 63.5 degrees in my office den, so I have really cold hands. Okay, so we're getting above this level now. I'm liking this. We close in just 3.5 minutes. If we can stay up here, I think that the NASDAQ will continue, and the ES will probably continue as well. Let's see. The first level I'd look at would be right here. Right, this little micro swing low you see. That would be the first area where I'd expect some profit taking to come in, but we could keep running. So if I take this, I might do a 2-lot. Put my stop just below here, down here somewhere, and take profit right here, one contract, and then perhaps let another contract act as the runner. But we'll just have to see. We still have 3.5 minutes. I think we're about to hit 757, so almost 3 minutes on the dot. Oh goodness. What do you guys think? Do you think we're gonna close above this resistance level, or do you think we're gonna close below? Do you think we're going to be strong today or weak? How about we do a little poll? All right, we only have 2.5 minutes left on this hourly candle on the ES. If you think we close up here above this resistance level, type a 1 in the chat. And if you think that we're going to close down here below this resistance level, type a 2 in the chat. So that's the current poll. 1 is a close up here. 2 is a close down here. What do you guys think? I'm interested to see what the sentiment is currently. Ooh, I need some hand warmers. Got cold ass hands. And if you don't know, how about you type a 69 or a 420 in the chat. If you don't know how we're going to close, how about a 69 or a 420? Do it for the meme. Don't do it for me, do it for the meme. Because we're right there. We could close either way right now, I think. It really just depends on if buyers or sellers come in at the last moment, I believe. Let's see. We'll flip over to Bookmap real quick. So we're just kind of consolidating here. I'll zoom out so we can see. This was a 15,000 level that we penetrated through, and we didn't even get a retest of this level. So that's pretty strong in my mind. We broke out, consolidated, breakout, consolidating right now. Potentially coming into a double top right here at 50, but it might not hold. We'll have to see how this candle closes. All right, just a few more seconds to go. Few more seconds. Let's see how we close out, because I am really interested to see how we close this this candle. And then the question is, do we get a pullback though? So what I mean is, if we do close above here and there's strength, will there even be a pullback to get in, or should an aggressive entry be taken? That's another question that I'm asking myself. How aggressive do I want to be if we close above here? Okay, let's see. I'd like to see a pullback at least down to this level or so. I think we closed decently well. Let's see. I'm trying to calculate my position with a 5 lot. 5 lot, I risk 5 points. 250, 250 by 5, 1250. I don't want to risk 1250 on this. Okay, let's see. 5, 250, 5. Okay, I think I'm comfortable with a 2 lot right here. Let's get in it right there because we have a little pullback. Oh. All right. So let's keep our stop tight. I don't want to risk too much on this, and it's a 2 lot. I'd like to say a pullback would come here, right? We could see a pullback this deep. All right, so let's just leave the stop right there for now and see how this reacts. And I want to put a target right here. So if you're just joining, I'll explain what I'm looking at here. So we had a good close. I mean, a decent close, right? We could break above here. I think I'm more long biased and short biased on that close. But we have one target to get filled up here on the 2 lots. We have 2 lots, one target, one runner. And this is my target because it's this little like swing low from March 29th, it looks like. Oh, God, I got some cold hands. I got some real cold hands. Let's see, what song is currently playing? Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. So we're listening to an 80s playlist today. All right, might have to switch over. This is a little slow. Let's see how we're looking on 10-second. We're still consolidating right here. Let's see. NASDAQ has made it over the 15,050 level. So let's check crude oil out while we wait. Crude is at 103.53. And it closed just below this area where I'm expecting some profit taking. It's kind of messy, but I chose the cleanest spot, I think. It's this white line right here. That white line going horizontally across the screen. That's what I'm looking at. So it kind of coincides with this swing low. It's like right in the middle of this giant V bottom. We also call it resistance right there, breakout, more resistance. So while it's not the cleanest setup, this is kind of the target that I was looking for in crude oil, where I expected at least some profit taking. We could totally continue upwards, but if you're not in a position yet, I myself, I'm waiting to see how it reacts this level to depend on if I want to get into a trade or not. All right, ES is still just chilling. That kind of makes me just a little worried. Because I expected some more force, so let's see. Let's see if we start pushing new highs. I don't like how each time this is getting pushed down. I'm not liking that. It could be impatience on my part, and it probably is impatience on my part. I was kind of expecting other sellers to see that strength or also see strength like I was seeing and pile in behind me. But the way that we're not seeing sellers come in to to this, or buyers, I'm sorry. The way we're not seeing buyers come in so far kind of does sketch me out a little bit. I was looking for I was looking for momentum, right? A close, other bulls would see we had a pretty decent close and they'd also want to get in this position. But I'm not feeling that. We're still just kind of in limbo. And zooming in, this could be a potential bear flag forming. And I say potential because patterns aren't patterns until they're formed. So this could be a potential bear flag, but it potentially could not be. So we'll just have to see how price reacts to this right here. But that was our ES trade. Closed it pretty much break even, I think, for just about 3/4 of a point. So that's just the way it is. I'd rather play it safe than sorry. Let's see. Looking at the 5-minute, though, a lot of high volume buying, though. That looks really good to me, actually. A lot of several candlesticks in a row, high volume buying. So we could totally keep going upwards. I personally just had weak hands, wanted to manage my risk because we weren't taking off. So we'll just have to see, but it still looks good. Looking at Bookmap here, this is micro NASDAQ. Let me zoom out. It looked better like that. So our micro NASDAQ, we have high liquidity above, high liquidity below. So that really doesn't give us any hints as to what's going to happen. It just kind of says, well, there are sellers above and buyers below. So that doesn't give us too much of anything. Each time the ES tries to push a new session high, each time it just gets pushed back down. So yeah, I think it's Bon Jovi playing in my ear now. So see, we keep trying to push a new high on this current 30-minute candle, hourly candle. But each time we get close, my stomach just growled. I hope you didn't hear it. I don't eat breakfast, so my stomach might growl more. So, yeah, here's the resistance area on a clean 1-hour chart. We closed right there at the top of it. So, it can be seen as strength. Some people could say it looks weak. I think that shows strength, but we don't really know. I don't like how price wasn't pushing upwards. I wanted to see buyers come in behind me and also buy, but when buyers weren't stepping in, it sketched me out a little bit. So that's what we're doing. It's all about risk management. Either I'm right immediately or I'm wrong and I'm out of the trade. I don't want to sit around and waste my time, waste more opportunities that could come my way. Speaking of wasted opportunities, let's look at crude. It's still at 103.30, so it's consolidating around this profit-taking area, which I think is necessary. Maybe we get a pullback, we get a little consolidation perhaps, and then continue upwards to the next. My stomach just growled again. And then perhaps we continue upwards towards this level. And this probably won't happen today. I mean, that's another $5 for crude to go up. It's possible. It is totally possible for crude to come back up here today. But the likeliness of it, I wouldn't say is really, really high. I wouldn't bet on it. I would not put money on that. So we're just watching crude while it consolidates. Why don't we check out Natty Gas? See what Natty Gas is up to. So here on our weekly chart, you can see this resistance area that's formed. Let me go ahead and just full screen it so you can see easier. Here's resistance area. Here's where I got the resistance area. All these wicks from sellers coming in. Here's an uptrend channel from fucking my stomach ground again. Here's an uptrend channel from December, sorry. And yeah, we've just been in an uptrend since. Notably though, look at this. We are possibly breaking out to the upside of this channel. It's a weekly channel or a weekly chart, so it's only Monday. We still have 4 or 5 more sessions in this trading candle right here, so anything could happen. I wouldn't be betting on a breakout just yet. But all right, do we have any moves here? Well, here on the 10-minute, that's a bearish doji in my mind. I don't know if I want to, because it's pretty strong. I don't know if I want to bet on somewhat of a pullback on natty gas with this uptrend. Looks like it might have been a good play, at least for a tiny scalp. Here on the 5-minute, we can actually see the sellers are coming in. Previous candle was a lower volume below the volume moving average, green, and the previous candle was a high or above average red candle. So yeah, we could be encountering a little, or getting ready for a pullback here on natty gas. All right, let's flip over to Bookmap. So NASDAQ still kind of, we broke above this 15,050 level. So we broke above it, but then we've kind of consolidated above and below it. So if you look at my crosshairs and follow it to the left, you can see that kind of splits this consolidation right in the middle, which leads me to believe it could really go either way. But I am still a little bullish. I still think that we are going to go higher on this session. Let's see. Micro NASDAQ. All right, we are almost 45 minutes into market open. We've taken two trades, I believe. One micro NASDAQ, a 5-lot, and then a 2-lot S&P 500 futures trade. Kind of interesting. We're kind of seeing on the NASDAQ, so we have this consolidation area on the 5-minute. No, you can't see it because I have Bookmap open. So see how we're kind of getting this consolidation on this 5-minute? That looks a lot like natural gas right now, doesn't it? Let's see. Let's flip back over so you can see what I mean. It's not the same, but it's eerily similar right now. And we have gotten a little pullback right here on this this current candle so far. Crude still 103.30, still chopping around there. Russell new session low 2078.7. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe my mic isn't picking up my stomach. It's growling a lot. I'm telling you, I'm hungry. I don't eat breakfast ever, so I'm a little hungry this morning. So yeah, look here. When a position doesn't immediately go in my favor, I get sketched out. It's about, at that point, I'm trying to manage my risk. I'm trying to not lose money. What I want to see in a profitable trade, I want to get in and I want to immediately be in the money. I want to immediately be profitable and have the market going in my direction, right? But what we've gotten so far, I think I would have gotten kicked out for an L at this point. I think I had my stop in this general area, but I also said I could see a pullback here as well. So we are getting a pullback. I might have been kicked out of my position. I might not have been kicked out of my position yet via stop loss, but that's why I was sketched out. It's kind of a good example. Buyers didn't immediately come in and push price up, so I wanted to manage my risk. I'll get out just above break even to avoid losing a few $100s, right? I'd rather I'd rather make $75 or some shit like that than lose 3 or 4, maybe even $500. All right, I have multiple projects and side hustles and whatnot that I do, and one of them is bookkeeping. I bookkeep as well. So I just got an invoice in. I just got a message. I need to convert it into an invoice and send it out to the respective company. So please just give me one moment. Let me take care of this. And then all you guys will have my undivided attention once again, I promise. In the meantime, how's everybody doing today? Are y'all doing well? I hope that you are. Hope that you're having a lovely, lovely Monday. Let's see. 4 days from now, I think Friday's the 8th. Yeah, so last Friday was April Fool's Day, as I'm sure you are aware. Last Friday was April Fool's Day. I don't believe anything that I hear on April Fool's Day. So much so that every week the invoice that I submit is due on Fridays, right? I don't fuck with April Fools so much that I put the due date for the invoice for Saturday because I was like, I don't want no tomfoolery. That's how much trust that I have for April Fool's Day. Okay, let me pull out my calculator so I can calculate some things. Got some Journey playing in my ear right now. If you're a Journey fan, say whoop whoop in the chat. And it's Eye of the Tiger, by the way. It's like one of the most iconic 1980s songs, I believe. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Cool. All right. Almost done with this, guys. Almost done. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, wrapping this up. Fuck, I'm hungry. All right, looks good to me. All right. Oh yeah. So this is what I mean by managing risk. Perfect example. So my stop loss was somewhere in this. Okay, yeah. Make sure my candlestick chart was open. My stop loss was somewhere in this area, and so when buyers weren't immediately pushing price back up, I went ahead and closed for a small profit because I wanted to see buyers immediately see the same thing that I did and want to come in behind me. We haven't gotten that yet. So I would have been kicked out of this trade. I don't know what the hell would have been. 500. I would have lost like 500 or something on this trade. Something around there, I think. But I closed it for a small profit because I didn't like how we weren't pushing new highs. Decent pullback though. If somebody is bullish, if a trader is bullish, this could provide a good risk to reward ratio right around this area. I have my 9 and 21 EMA right here. Green is 9, red is 21, and then I have my VWAP right here. I marked that just to see a little bit more clearly. So this general area could be a good area for a bull to get in if you think that we're going to break out through here. I'm not going to take it. That's not my strategy. So I'm not going to take that, but that could potentially be something that other traders are keeping an eye on. Crude oil selling off now, 102.83. Let's check it out. Okay, so like I was explaining before, this looked like a good area for some profit taking. If I would have taken a trade, this is where I'd have at least one part of my trade close out. Um, this could technically still be a pullback. In my mind, it's a pullback until we get below the low of the previous candle, right? I wouldn't want to risk it all in this trade because, again, this isn't my strategy. I'm just analyzing and creating dialogue for crude oil right now. But so what I said is playing out right here. We are getting some profit taking at this level. All right, we are over 45 minutes into the current market open. ES is back to 45.51. Let's see. What is micro NASDAQ doing? Oh, so there's Bookmap. Not too much really going on. I just killed my coffee. I'm definitely going to need another one. Americano, more specifically, just in case you are wondering. That was an Americano that I made this morning. That was like my favorite drinks because I like to drink a shot of espresso, or I liked it. I don't mind it. I will drink just a straight up shot. But I like the Americano because I can actually sip on it for 2 hours. I've been sipping on this Americano for 2 hours now. Where with a shot of espresso by now, even in a Yeti, it'd be a lot colder. So let's see, what's this song? I know it. Is it Total Eclipse of the Heart? Is that what this is? Every now and then I get a little bit something. I'm assuming that's Total Eclipse of the Heart, but I don't know. I'm just looking at the track list here for this playlist. There's 25 songs, and we're 58 minutes into it. So I don't know exactly what song this is. I do know it. I just don't know the title. All right, still have an excellent connection on my YouTube stream. Got to refresh my page just to be sure everything is working properly. Let's see. If you're into video games, I stream video games as well. Here in about an hour and a half. That's 10 a.m. for me. In an hour and a half, about hour 40. I'm going to be playing A Plague Tale: Innocence. So if you're interested in that game, come and join me. Let's hang out. I have a whole 4-hour stream planned from 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you're trading or if you're done trading by that time, got nothing to do, come join me. Let's hang out. I'll be live on Twitch. I'm going to be live on YouTube. Let's hang out. Let's converse. And then tonight, I want to say I'm playing Call of Duty Vanguard, and that's a knife-only loadout that I'm going to be playing. And I'm also going to do a viewer-voted loadout. So my intention with that is I'm going to just go around knifing people. And then after a while, after a certain amount of time, I don't know how long, I'll let the viewers vote on a loadout that they want me to play with on Vanguard multiplayer. So, hey, if you want to come hang out, chill, make a new friend, vote on the loadout, laugh at me getting killed probably over and over again on Call of Duty, hey, join me. Let's hang out. But all right, let us. Okay, now we're already on Bookmap. Okay, I was gonna say let us flip to Bookmap, but we were already on Bookmap. Oh, my snoot itches. All right. Crude oil. So we've this current 30-minute candle. We have a higher high and a higher low. So interesting there. A little bit of expansion. So far, high volume selling. We have like 5.5 minutes left in this candle. So we'll see how this one closes out for crude oil. ES is back to 45.55. Wow. So that dip area really worked out. So far, that's really worked out. Now we might be getting the move. Let us see. I'm going to look at the 1 minute just to kind of see what volume is doing, right? So here we can see we're kind of hitting a double top. And looks like this, we talked about earlier, potential bear flag. Look like that actually worked out into a bear flag. A lot of sellers back up here at the current session high. A lot of sellers there. Let's see. Volume's not telling me much. If we can see some high buying, I'm gonna play a breakout probably. But I gotta see some high volume buying coming in. I gotta see us get back up here, back to the current session highs. Let's see. So that was some decent buy volume there. I do like that. We got all the way back up to about the moving average. So I think we might be getting ready to push right here. All right, let's see if we can get it on this pullback. And we're going to do just below the low of this candle right here. Where is our target that we made earlier? Right over here. So we're going to try and get almost 10 points out of one, and then we're going to try and maintain a runner if this doesn't reverse on us, because it looks like it might. 53. I'll go ahead and I'm going to increase my risk by 1 point just to get us just below the support / resistance area. Oh, got one more invoice coming in. Yeah, this is some this is 80s as fuck. It sounds kind of like oh, you spin me right round or something like that. All right. Just working on one of my other projects right now. Let's see here. Got to bring out the old handy dandy calculator. 1350. Let's see, 1080. All right. All right. Let us see. Let us. All right, I am back. I am back for the moment. Hello, how are you? How are you guys doing today? Hope that you are all doing well and having an excellent and profitable day thus far. We are currently in a trade. We're playing a breakout right here on the ES. Just a 2-lot. So my plan here is, here's an area of potential profit taking that I see. So I'm going to try and secure my bag, or at least close out 1 lot, half my position, right here for a couple point profit, and then I'm going to hope that price continues upward, and if so, I'll maintain a runner. Okay. This is a pretty nice song. I don't know it, but pretty nice. What is this? Okay, let's see. We just heard you, or I just heard you spin me round. So this has to be I'm still standing. Nice. Oh, all right. I might have to go make myself some more coffee. Um, my stream's actually going to end here in a little bit, and no more than 30 minutes. I'll be killing my stream. I got other stuff I want to do, other projects that I'm working on. Oh, so let's see. Buyers did come in. Sellers are coming in strong though. I don't know how I feel about this. Sellers came in decently. There's no continuation. I wanted to see some continuation. Let's see. Just got some Walter Bloomberg. All right. I don't think it's anything too important. All right. I'm going to close that. I don't like how we're not continuing. I was buying for the breakout, and so far we did break out, right? But I'm not seeing continuation into the breakout, so I kind of took the same trade that I was looking at earlier. I was trying to play the breakout, but it seems like a muted reaction to me, right? So I played it earlier on this candle. I'll pull it up so we can all see. Let's see. Let me move to the 30-minute. Oh, my bad. So you can see here on this candle, I played the breakout, closed for about 3/4 of a point, maybe 1 point profit. So I played the breakout there at this last candle, and I tried to play the breakout again, but here on the 1 minute we can really see, here's the area that I was looking to break out of. This is the area that I was watching, but got another one. We weren't able to break out, so we might be getting that now. I know earlier when I took the trade right here, when we weren't pushing higher, I closed it. I managed my risk, and I closed that trade out. And now, after that, it's sold off. So that's kind of the same thing I was seeing here. Playing the breakout, not really liking what I see. No continuation, so I managed my risk, and I closed that trade. Let's see. So I'm pretty much break even on the day, I think. Let's see. But yeah, that's why I closed that trade prematurely. I'm not seeing any continuation. We might continue higher. I can see us continuing higher today, but it might just be a slow grind. Nothing rapid, nothing quick. And as a day trader, I'm looking for rapid, I'm looking for quick, I'm looking for momentum. I'm not just trying to hang out here in a trade all day. All right. Yeah, so no continuation. I don't like that. To me, a breakout, it breaks out and it goes. It doesn't break out and pull back, chop, and hesitate. So, yeah, I'm glad I got out of this one right here. Let's check on crude oil. It's at 103.05. Really hasn't been that exciting since market open. Not in my mind, at least. I mean, we opened during the market. I mean, around 102.50, right around there is where we opened. 102.60 or 70 maybe. And we've been up $1 on crude, but we really just been chopping. It's really just sideways here. Where at least here, overnight is where crude has really been moving. Here, very very clear trend. Here, this is just sideways market. That's what you need to watch out for. So always beware of the sideways markets. That's where a lot of money can be lost. Volume isn't really telling me anything. We've had some selling volume, right? Getting some buying now. That's a little high. Not over the average though. So I don't know if we'll break above here. We might. I mean, I could see us breaking above here. It was slightly higher volume, but not a giant amount higher, right? Let's see. Oh, I know this one. This is please don't go, I think. Da 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 da. I think this please don't let go. I think that's what this song is. So I don't know how long's it been now. Nasdaq's been consolidating around this 15,050 level. It's been a hot minute, I feel like. So here we broke above 15,000. We can see that. So what time is it? 7:51. So almost an hour. I think more accurately is like 40 minutes. 50, I think about 50 minutes. We've been consolidating. Nasdaq's been consolidating around this 15,050 level. Zooming out, we see liquidity up here. Let's just get a closer look at that. Da da da. Gloria. Okay, I hear her saying Gloria, so I think this is Gloria. All right, we're seeing volume expansion. This is what I mean. We're seeing green volume coming in. Let's just keep this one kind of tight. And I'm going to play, looking at all the liquidity. Let's see. I like all the liquidity up here. So this is, that's what I'm going to try and get. All right, I'm just going to take that, grab some profit. It's about time for me to hop off here. That was just over 10 points of profit. Make sure I have my mic muted because I seriously, I'll sit here and talk for the longest time, and my fucking mic will be muted. So that's why I got surprised and looked down real quick. I was like, oh shit, what if my mic's muted? All right, so we had a nice push up, an attempted breakout at least. Sellers are coming back in. Yeah, I didn't want to hold this one too long because it's getting towards the end of my stream. I'm about 20 minutes away from ending my stream. It might even be a little sooner. I feel like I'm at a good stopping place for the day. I believe I'm roughly break even. I'll check though, and I'll add my total up, and I'll put it in the title of the stream. But yeah, so we're looking at this liquidity up here on Bookmap, and it's kind of evaporated a little bit. Now we still have a lot of liquidity up here. Do not get me wrong, we have a lot of liquidity up here, but Some of it did evaporate, get pulled, so um, I'm glad I took profits when I did. That mixed with, I still think we're going to go up. I could totally see us going up to 15,100. But my stream's about to end. I just needed to secure a bag to cut some losses on the day. And yeah, so here on the 10-minute, look, we're seeing green volume, and it's starting to come in right there around the average, a little higher. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that if you're watching micro NASDAQ. Green volume is coming back in. This could be a pullback. Here's the top of the range, this white line right here. So to me, that's a breakout. Now we're getting a pullback, and I closed into the strength earlier. So I'm happy with that. Let's see, 15-1. That also coincides with today, Monday, Friday, Thursday. Thursday's open. So that coincides with Thursday's open right here. Here you can see this blue line, this yellow line. I'm going to add a white line so we can see. So 15-1. Well, you can probably see it if I got off Bookmap. All right, so liquidity got pulled. Interesting to note, I wouldn't want to be long now. Apparently, and since we're down below 1550, I wouldn't want to be long. I'm a scalper. I keep my stops tight. I risk little. But right here we have broken down. Liquidity got pulled, so it might be a fake breakout. At least for the moment, we might be looking at a fake breakout. Okay, yeah. So let me flip over to my candlestick chart. Here's the consolidation that we were seeing right here. And I put this white line right here because this is kind of the top of the range that I formed, the consolidation that had formed. So we broke out, and I sold up here into strength. When we got a big pop to the upside, I said, okay, fuck it. I'll take that, right? It's about time for me to log off anyway. I don't want to be trapped in a position. And actually, I already would have been kicked out for an L on this one because I kept a tight stop. I think it was like 7 or 8 point stop on this trade in particular. So I closed my trade up in the strength when we had that push up, and now we're getting a pullback. So who knows? Could be a temporary pullback, could be a reversal. Liquidity got pulled, so I wouldn't want to be in this trade right now. But yeah, it's 8:42. Market's been open for an hour and 12 minutes. It's about time for my stream to end anyway, and got another one I gotta do. Okay, I don't want to get into another position and have it last past my trade time. So that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna end the day with a profitable trade. That'll, not that I'll be affected mentally by having an L on the day. I'm used to it. I'll take it because it'd be a small L. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to take that last trade and call it a day. It's been an all right day. We've had a couple of good ones, a couple of bad ones. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm going through a little bit of a dry spell right now, which happens to every trader. It's not my first dry spell, but by going through these losing streaks, it kind of strengthens your resolve. Because I know it's just a losing streak. When I'm in a losing streak, I'm not thinking about making a lot of money, right? I'm thinking about losing a little bit of money. So during a losing streak, manage your risk. Don't just dig yourself into a giant deep hole when your strategy isn't working. Stick to your strategy, lose a little bit of money, and just wait for your strategy to be to work again, right? That's basically what I'm trying to say. So it's just a dry period. I'm not going to let it bother me because when I do let it bother me, I trade more aggressively. I take higher risk. I take more L's. I don't see the market clearly. So I'm just taking this dry period as stoic as possible and just trying to maintain my composure through losing. Yeah, it sucks losing. I'd rather wake up early and come trade and make a lot of money, but that's just it doesn't always work like that. Dry periods come, they happen. It's just maintaining yourself and not blowing your account during a losing period like I'm having right now. All right, I got a little bit more of my other hustle to finish up. I'm gonna be streaming a Plague Tale on my gaming channel here in, I don't know, here in an hour and 15 minutes. I'll be streaming a Plague Tale. And this evening at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to play some Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm going to stream it. I'm doing knife loadout only, and then but I'm also going to do a viewer voted loadout. So you, the viewer, will get to vote on what weapons and what loadout I am using. That sounds really cool. It's my first time trying it. I just had the idea last night, so we're going to try that out and see how that is. That's going to be it for me today. I'm Trader Roshi. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you had a profitable day. I hope that you stuck to your rules, you're consistent, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 5 minutes before market open, and we'll go over what happened overnight at that time. So peace out. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning.